What's going on? It's episode what? This is so terrible.
One of them.
17. Episode 17 of the NerdBoisPodcast. Everybody got that coronavirus. Me and Rabbit are just battling it right now. So if we sound a little weird, that's why.
I got my corona right here.
I got the coronavirus.
We're gonna start with introductions, and I think we should do ladies first. Are you gonna go by a alias, Miss Skyz, or?
You guys can either call me Miss Skyz or probably Treasure.
Okay.
We calling you Miss Skyz.
Miss Skyz. Miss Skyz is funnier. You want to shout out any social medias or anything? You got any plugs?
Not really. I'm not really on social media like besides Facebook.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's cool. Lala's the same way. Skyz.
Yo, what's up, guys? Thanks for coming back for another week. Just excited to be with you guys. And yeah, let's get this thing rolling.
The sniper go off?
Rabbit.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Rabbit, aka DJ Carriage 6, aka Mr. Fluffy Butt. Appreciate y'all coming out this week. Like Aaron's AK said, me and him fighting the coronavirus. Bro, it's been like, I don't know, 18 hours since I've eaten. I don't know about you, AK, but I'm fucking hungry.
I had a bowl of cereal today. And Nappy Head Millie, aka Chrono.
Yo, Snappy Head Millie back like a bad habit. Fuck Big Kai as usual. Yeah, let's get started.
All right, just to open things up, Sonic, the movie just came out last weekend and it's breaking records. It opens with a 70 million opening record. It is the best-selling video game movie ever. It beat out Detective Pikachu. I went and see it twice, but I'm gonna save mine for last. Anybody wants to give their 2 cents on it, or did anybody see it?
I did not see it.
I also did not see it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Chrono?
This movie, I ain't seen it, but this movie is the definition of what can happen when the internet bullies the shit out of somebody. Good job, internet. Y'all have done great things.
For once.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got them R. Kelly memes that are hilarious to this day. We ain't gonna speak about to this day, but let's keep it moving forward.
To this day.
We should have threw that late in the dose, but
I mean, we can speak on it towards the end.
Yeah.
Just a little. Me and Shake did a video on this earlier this week. I'll just say this much: it's very safe, but it's not trash. The surprise ending is really good. And I liked it. I was going into that movie thinking I was going to hate it because video game movies are notorious for being ass with like 5 S's. But I liked it. So
5 S's.
Yo, we like 2 for 32 right now with video game movies. Because Detective Pikachu and Sonic now, what's going to be the next great one?
I mean, Ratchet and Clank wasn't bad.
Do people still talk about it? No, that shit was trash.
I mean, nobody talks about Detective Pikachu either.
Moving on.
Anyway, I brought this up on the notes. I was scrolling through IGN, and apparently there's an article on there where it says that Nintendo is pretty much saying that they don't need to compete with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X or whatever it's called. Basically, what they're saying is they're not coming out with a more powerful version. They're not going to come out with a new generation of their Switch. Anybody wants to give their 2 cents about that? Sky?
They don't need to, bro. That's the thing. Like, they don't fucking need to. The Switch is fulfilling all the categories that Nintendo people need currently. And like, they just don't fucking need it. They don't need a console. They don't. Yo, Chrono, stop crumpling up your goddamn Taco Bell paper, bitch. Anyways,
I mean, you can at least mute your mic, bro.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, they don't need to compete. They don't need a fucking console like a Wii or something like that. They don't fucking need it. The Switch is the market for Nintendo currently, and I feel like it can hold its own for the next couple of years, probably past the PS5, Xbox wave. Maybe pushing it a little bit. Maybe they release something like halfway to 3/4 of the way through that console's life, you know, in the next 3 years or so. But currently they're fucking fine, dude. I mean, between the regular Switch and the Switch Lite, they're covering all categories.
Yeah, I agree with Skyz. The Nintendo's been doing this for so fucking long. They know what they're doing. They've come up with stuff at like the exact right time. Going back with the Wii and then all that stuff, their timing on all this stuff has been fucking impeccable. So the fact that they're saying they don't need to go on is, I mean, I'd say a good at least 4 or 5 years before they even have to think about another system, to be honest with you. Like, that's just how much their fan base loves them. Like, just put out a good, I don't know, 7-8 huge title games for the Switch, and then move on from there. I feel like that's what they might do, and then they'll come out with a huge name for their next system.
Mrs. Skyz?
Yeah, kind of bouncing off of what Rabbit said, I feel like I hear more about them coming out with more like games and like game titles for the Switch than I have heard about like even the PS5 or the Xbox. So I feel like they're in good standing right now with their fan base, everybody who loves their product. As long as they kind of keep coming out with games like that, I think.
Dang, she getting sniped too?
They sitting right next to each other. That's why.
Oh, I would say, yo, Sniper has no chill.
No, it's probably, we'll just move the mic a little bit closer. Yeah, and she's a Super Mario Odyssey now. So
Yeah.
She big on Mario Odyssey right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Chrono, you got 2 cents?
Everybody kind of said what I was thinking. PlayStation and Xbox have to sell consoles. Nintendo, all they have to do is sell a game, and their system is sell by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be realistic. When Pokemon came out, as much as people bitch, how many Switches sold with the Pokemon just to get Pokemon?
Shit, I know I did.
I mean, the Pokemon sold Switches, the newest Zelda games,
the Zelda game, Mario
Odyssey. Hell, even Luigi's Mansion sold a couple Switches.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? By the time that comes out, guess what's coming out with it? Metroid. The new Metroid comes out around the time the new PS5 and the Xbox Series X come out. Ain't nobody buying them bitches when Metroid come out. I'm not buying one of them bitches when Metroid come out. I'm going to buy Metroid.
Right.
That's when I'm buying my Switch. I'm not even gonna lie to you when the new Metroid come out. So
I mean, the Switch is only 2 years old. So what the fuck they need to come out with another one?
They're not. They're gonna wait for another. They'll probably come out with another one next year. And they already came out with another one last year, which was the Mini.
Yeah, the Switch
Lite. So
I think they're going to be a little bit longer than that. With their fan base and how many games they have come out, like they can go for a good couple more years before they even have to think about making another system. Like you said, 2 minutes ago, like they make the system and the games pay for it. Basically, the system's so fucking cheap. Everyone's like, oh shit, let's get a Wii U or a Wii Switch or a Switch Lite. Shit's so cheap that they're like, oh fuck, let's buy like 8 games with it instead of getting like a $400 or $500 system and buying one game with it and being stuck with like one game for so long. And on top of that, the Nintendo, they have how many fucking characters linked with that system?
it's
we
not.
got
Go ahead, Rap.
it's Mario, Sonic, the Fire Emblem series. I can't think about anything else. There's just so many of them with Nintendo. It's just ridiculous.
The thing is with Nintendo is if they really want to sell, if I want to sell a console, I can get a pick of the litter. If they really want to sell, they'll take a game that people been wanting to come out for the longest and just drop the game. For instance, if they said, oh, we're working on another Chrono Trigger and it's going to be on the Switch, do you think people not going to go buy a Switch to get that game?
Right.
They just drop a new game. But Octopath Traveler, that game is fucking amazing. They drop Octopath Traveler 2. You think people ain't gonna go buy a Switch to get part 2 of that? Like,
well, that on top of like, they can do like if they release a new game, they have like colors like the Animal Crossing Switch. They don't have to release a new console. They just have different like colors that people will be all over, especially if they're really into that game.
Right. I
we were just talking
Pokemon,
about that.
I got the Pokemon Sword and Shield Switch Lite, bro. It's the same price as the regular one. It's just a special edition one.
On top of like the skins and things you can buy for them.
Right.
Yeah.
And, like, the Go Pikachu Switches.
Right.
Zelda had one. Like people are all over that shit.
And let's not even forget, just like you said about Pokemon, you have version exclusive games like Pokemon Sword and Shield. You know how many people brought both versions and then brought both DLCs for both versions to have all the Pokemon? Yeah. Like, man, Nintendo what they said is true. We don't need to compete with them. Let's be realistic. Switch is fucking up the game right now. They fucking the city up, like, by themselves right now. Regardless of how many PlayStation and Xbox dick sucking fanboys there are, Nintendo is fucking the game up, and they always will fuck the game up, regardless of what y'all say.
I guarantee if you have a PS4 or Xbox One, you have a Switch or a Switch Lite.
Yeah, I literally have all three now.
Yeah. I have a PS4 and a Switch
It's
Lite.
the perfect accent console. Like, it's the perfect console to have.
I'm about to go get my Switch Lite next week on Friday. So,
all right, on folks and them.
He said I'm focusing. Oh my god.
Oh my
god, dog. What the fuck was that?
All right, so Joey is in timeout for.
No, I don't get a fucking timeout for that.
Penalty box.
Yeah, you get a penalty box, dog. Sorry.
It's on phone them, not on folks. What the fuck was that?
Folks, like folks, like my folks, like people.
We were speaking past that. All right, moving on.
Keep embarrassing yourself. Moving on.
Anthem, the dead game everybody was shitting on last year. It's getting a 2.0. It's confirmed. It's getting quality of life changes and stuff like that. Probably stuff that should have been with the game to begin with. I didn't play Anthem from the outside looking in. It looks like it just needed more time to cook in the oven. It got rushed out. Because it looked like it was Iron Man Simulator. Who doesn't want to fly around in a fucking Iron Man suit? It sounds like a match made in heaven, but it wasn't completely done, and people just left it. And it's hard to come back from that. But does anybody have any points they want to add to that?
I can speak on it because I actually played the game.
I have a few things to say as well.
Okay, Chrono.
All right, so as somebody that put 100 hours into that game, because I actually kind of like the game, the biggest problem the game has is what most looter shooters have right now, which is lack of content. Yes, EA are some dumbasses and should let the game bake. Yes, they did have a grind wall that made no fucking sense in the game, but the game isn't as terrible as people made it to be. Like, it really isn't. Most of the glitches people saw, I never saw. So I had fun with the game, but 2.0, for people to come back to that game, it's literally, they're going to have to drop a shit ton of content. They're going to have to make the loot pool totally different. It is so much shit they have to do. Like, they need to take a page from Division 2 in their loot and put it into that game for people to come back. And they have to drop not 3 dungeons. They have to drop like maybe 2-3 raids and about 10 dungeons on 2.0. No questions asked. But it's not as bad as people make it to be. It's a lot of people that we got to remember. That was when everybody was hating the fuck out of EA. So Anthem caught backlash like a motherfucker from it. So that's just my 2 cents.
My 2 cents on it is Anthem is actually a game that I was really excited about. Call it like the prequel to Death Stranding, right? So I was really excited about it. I wanted to get it. And then I seen all the issues it was having and shit, and it was just really disappointing. And so at this point, like, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you either need to get your shit straight or just don't do it. Like, you know, like, don't let this 2.0 be the same fucking mistakes you just made with the regular Anthem, because I literally did not play the game.
Yo, come on, man.
My mic is muted. That's not me.
Yes, it is you,
Yes,
dog.
it is. It's literally
It is you.
showing on your thing.
How the hell y'all hear my shit? That shit crazy. On BD.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so yeah, it's just a little crazy because it's like, you know, just make sure you get your shit straight before you come with another like 2.0 version of the game. Else you're just gonna disappoint everyone. You know, like that shit is literally on EA Access for free. That's how ridiculous it is. Like,
Yeah.
but
Rabbit.
I've never played it, so I don't know anything about it.
he says Iron Man Simulator, bro. Iron Man meets Monster Hunter, some shit like that.
It's Iron Man meets Monster Hunter. Mrs. Skyz, did you have anything you want to add?
No, I don't have any contribution to this one.
All right, well, let's move on to the next one.
So,
Ooh,
not to cut you off, I figured out what it was. My fucking webcam. Got a mic on it. I apologize.
All right, moving on. Dwyane Wade and his trans daughter. Oh boy. Long story short, Dwyane Wade's former son, now daughter, trans daughter. I hope I'm not fucking that up. Came out and said that he identifies as a female now, and now wants to be identified as a female. And people have been going left and right with this. It's very controversial. Everybody from rappers to political people and everybody else has been giving me 2 cents. Mrs. Skyz, I'll let you go first. How do you feel about that?
Basically, like, as long as it's not just for clout, like, cool. Like, because I'm very much a very easygoing person. So, like, whatever. Because, like, for me, especially, like, the youth, like, especially growing up as part of the LGBTQ community, it is kind of hard if you're not accepted and things like that. But like I said, as long as it's not for clout, because I feel like some of these people really do it for clout. And obviously not everybody does that. Like, it's very hard for people like that. But, like, worst case scenario, she decides when she grows up, she's like, just kidding. It was a phase. But I feel like, you know, if you're going to bully that kid now, like, worst case scenario is that they, like, unfortunately, like, end their own life. But, like, you know, it depends on how you just deal with it. Because if you're just like, yeah, that's cool, whatever, like, I'll call you whatever you want. And then, you know, don't treat him any different. Just, you know, treat him like a human, then it's chill. But, like, you know, the worst thing that's going to come out of that, if you're good to them and just treat them like a human, is that they're going to grow up and be like, oh, just kidding. Like, for me, it's not even a big deal. I guess it just depends on, like, if it's genuine or if it's for clout or for fame or some shit like that.
Understood. Rabbit?
So are we talking about, like, why Dwyane Wade shared her story, or what we think?
Everything.
What we think?
So I think Dwyane Wade shared the story for the simple fact that that's a hot topic right now, and for even adults or children that are going through that right now, for someone else to share their story that publicly and that open to everybody in the world kind of gives hope to everybody else. And with them being in the spotlight all the time and him being as famous as he is, it helps the people that are going through it by themselves keep their head up a little bit higher. I respect what he did. I think that he did it for the right reason. I don't think it was for clout.
It's Dwyane Wade. Like,
yeah, exactly.
He's a famous basketball player. He's good on things.
I think he did it to help out the kids that are going through really hard times. That's what I think.
There's a couple of things he said that I don't halfway agree with as far as like what he said, but Skyz, do you have a point you want to prove before I go?
It's one of those things where this is, I guess, like a hot button topic, and a lot of people don't agree with the way I feel about it. But like, I do not like, in my moral beliefs and stuff, like, transgenderism is something that I just don't believe in. but it's not something that I'm going to treat anyone differently or anything like that about. So it's like if someone claims that or is that or whatever, I'm not going to treat you any differently. You're a human being. If you have a preference, I'll try and conform to that and make you feel accepted. But that's not something that I believe in. So for Dwyane, I just really commend him as a father. Just really like Rabbit said, I think he was trying to put it out there to give some light, on a situation where he's showing that he is supporting his daughter now, and that that is okay for a parent to do. The only other thing that I thought was something that I didn't necessarily agree with was the fact that there was things out there that were said that at the time his son knew it at 3 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
You barely know what chicken nuggets are.
Right.
So I mean that I don't agree with. 12 years old. I think you're starting to come into who you are, but you're still a very naive individual, very naive.
You're still
child.
going through puberty at 12.
Yeah, so I think this is one of those situations where, it could be one of those things where it's, you're just figuring out who you are. And if that's the path that she wants to go down now, then, take that path. If you decide different in the future, then, that's fine as well. But it's just personally something that morally in my beliefs that I just don't believe in, but I would never treat anybody differently because of it.
Understood. Chrono, can you go?
Go first, and then I'll go with mine. Mine's gonna be a little bit more controversial.
All right. As a father, I understand stuff like that is a little hard and touchy. Nobody wants to make their kids' life harder, and that's a choice that's going to be a harder choice to go through. Personally, I'm kind of split because at the same time, it's that's his daughter, so who are we to judge? At other time, it's he put it out there for it to be judged. If you get what I'm saying. So I understand both ends of it, but at the end of the day, I think stuff like that should be relegated to when you're an adult to be able to make those type of choices. There was a controversial take of a down south rapper named Boosie. He basically went on.
Don't cut his dick off, man. My man said, "What if you fall in love with a girl and his dick be off?" That shit had me crying. I don't care. Fuck what y'all talking about. Y'all can hate Chrono after that. The funniest shit I've ever heard.
Boosie comes from a place of a more simple background. I'll just say it like that. I think it's more involved in it because I don't even think you can do sex changes legally until you're 18, right?
You cannot get the surgery until you're 18, which is going to be a part of my point. So unless it's a pre-existing thing, you're born with both, and then it has to be a decision that's decided before puberty hits, which is very rare. I don't think that's going to be a thing. Hell, I think Bruce Jenner Caitlyn. I'm sorry. I think Caitlyn still has her network down there. So it is what it is. Chrono. All right. So.
Oh boy.
The Nerd Boys actually agree with what I'm about to say. To all y'all that are listening that are against this shit, who the fuck are y'all? Who the fuck are y'all to tell somebody how them and their children should live their fucking life? First of all, y'all social media activists, shut the fuck up, because half of y'all don't even have a good relationship with y'all children that's good enough for your children to come out and say something like this. So a lot of y'all deadbeat ass daddy, y'all ain't shit ass mamas, y'all ain't shit ass daddy, and y'all ain't shit ass parents. Shut the fuck up. Period. Second of all, I commend this little boy more than I commend any grown ass person, because this little boy is saying, fuck what y'all talking about, this is who I am. Now, he might become older and say that's not who he is, but the fact that he's even thinking about some shit like this, I have nothing but respect for that little boy, regardless of what the fuck is going on, because people seem to forget that it is a child who first said this shit. Not Dwyane Wade. The child said the shit at first on social media, and Dwyane Wade defended his child like a parent fucking supposed to.
Yep.
I think what a lot of people are forgetting is Gabrielle and Dwyane Wade are doing the one thing that most parents in America do not fucking do: love their child unconditionally. See, the problem I have with people that's talking about this shit, they don't go and talk about unconditional versus conditional. The fact that y'all saying, oh, he doesn't know how to decide, you're a bad parent, blah, 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 that shows how unconditional, how much you love your child conditionally. Because if your child come up to you and say the same shit to you, that's basically saying, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Who the fuck are you going with that bullshit? And that's going to show if that child really does go through with that shit, the first thing you're going to do is abandon that child. Now, that's my opinion on the shit. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not a parent, but if my child ever came up to me and say, you gay, I'm going to joke with him. This is my one for the fucking podcast. I'm going to joke with him like it's an Israel 85 video. Nigga, you gay? I'm going to bust out like that. But
counter.
I'm gonna bust out like that, but I'm still gonna talk to my child. My child really goes through it and say, this is who I am. I'm gonna support my fucking child, because at the end of the day, I birthed that child. It's not about his fucking sexuality. It's not about her sexuality. It's about me as a parent teaching my child how it is to be a man or a woman in this fucking world. How to be a fucking adult in this fucking world. Unlike a lot of you motherfucking social media sitting ass motherfuckers that always got something to say. Shut the fuck up. Like, please shut the fuck up. Half of y'all are fucking gay now. Half of y'all grown ass men talking about some, I can't believe he gay. In the background, sucking your best friend dick on the low. What the fuck are you talking about, my G? Like, fuck out of here. But my opinion is, I respect the ways. I respect what this little boy is going through, regardless of what anybody fucking says. And y'all can hate Chrono for saying this shit, but the little boy want to get his dick cut off. Let him get his dick cut off. The fuck? If that's gonna make him happy, it's gonna make him happy. But as long as Dwyane Wade and Gabrielle Union is getting him the information for him to know what happens after it happens, if he's getting the correct information from his parents, who the fuck are you to tell him he can't do it? Period. He can't even do the shit till he's 18 anyway. So he has 16 fucking years to really think, do I really want to do this? She, I apologize. She has 6 years to say, is this what I really want to do? 6 fucking years. Like Boosie said, that's the smartest thing Boosie said. All that other shit was bullshit. What if in 6 years he finds a woman and he falls in love with her? You don't know how the fuck he gonna change. Like, you don't know how he gonna feel in 6 years. So everybody that's on social media talking about some Dwyane Wade a bad fucking parent, shut the fuck up. Go talk to your children. Try to figure out their sexuality. Try to figure out what the fuck they doing. When you got a fucking daughter that's 12 years old fucking pregnant. But you want to talk about somebody else's life. Shut the fuck up, bro. Sometimes people just piss me the fuck off on social media. They just need to learn to shut the fuck up, bro.
I feel like social media is a good and a bad thing when it comes to shit like this, because everybody wants to get their opinion on stuff they really don't need to.
Everybody want to get their opinions, but was afraid to tell their own fucking family they was gay. Like, fuck out of here, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. I respect that shit. I respect the ways, because they're showing what a fucking parent is supposed to do in that situation.
Right. Like I said, it's a very touchy topic. I understand Dwyane Wade is just supporting his child, regardless of however that is. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you think something's wrong with that, there's something wrong with you.
Lisa ain't got nothing to say? I know she got something to say. Okay, it's over. Moving on. Oh, he on mute. Hold up. So moving on.
You wanna give your 2 cents on it, babe?
I mean, okay, y'all. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? I just think I think like everybody else, it's just too early. The girl is still too young. Mm-hmm. And then most transgender people who had to comment about the situation all agreed that giving hormones to this child would be devastating because he hasn't reached puberty.
Well, legally, he can't do it till
you. He can't do it till you're 18
anyway. So.
Right, but they just saying like if you want to transition, okay, you know, you can change your name, you can identify as something else, or you know what I'm saying, you can do anything you want to. But like physical, like, you know, reconstruction and all that stuff, like, look, don't
you can't do that till after puberty, because if you do, you run the risk of serious health stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, at the end of the day, if my child come to me and say, this is who I am, I'm going to listen to him. I'm going to say what I said, because I'm not going to repeat it again, because that's my one for the podcast. But I'm going to give my child all the information, and I'm going to try and introduce and get him to people so he can understand, or she can understand what the fuck she's about to go through once she hit 18, because you ain't doing that shit at my house till you 18. I'm sorry.
Right. Also, like, I'm bisexual, and when I first like came out to my mom, it was kind of tough because it was just kind of like she was trying to be like nice and understanding, but she basically told me like it's just a phase. And I told her when I was about 13, I'm like, hey, like I like girls too, and she's like, yeah, all right, whatever. Well, growing up, knowing that you like can't talk to your parents, going back to what Chrono kind of said, like knowing that you can't necessarily talk to your parents is kind of a tough thing. So you kind of go at it by yourself, and it gives you a sense of like being truly alone. Like obviously it's not as like dramatic as being transgender and going through all those things, but it is very much like if you can't talk to your parents about it, the people who are supposed to love you unconditionally and the people who brought you into this world, then it is a different kind of loneliness. And it is a different type of, you know, being truly and honestly alone. And that's why a lot of people will turn to their friends or, you know, things like that. And then, you know, it's like, well, why haven't you told your parents? Or your parents think you're joking because the only people you've talked to it about it are like your friends, because they're the only ones who are going to understand. So like, I think I commend him as a parent. I honestly like genuinely do, because I think more LGBTQ youth need parents or guardians like that, because it is very tough to go at it alone. So, I mean, I really commend him as a parent, because like, honestly, like I wish that I had that relationship with my parents. So like seeing that just gives me a little bit of hope for the future, because like hopefully with our generation growing up and having kids, hopefully that kind of opens the door to be more understanding and more like genuine to our children, and to make them feel like they're not so much, you know, alone.
I always say it's the old heads that kind of don't understand. I hate to say it, but I'm like, because y'all went through so much back in the day. Like, this shit it's not new. The shit has been here for years, for decades, for generations. And I feel like it's just a lot of old heads that they're so stuck in their ways that they don't want to see, like, yo, the world's fucking changing. I hate to tell you this. Shit that wasn't acceptable in the 90s is now acceptable in the 2020s. So what are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit here and keep bitching and crying like an old ass hair? Or are you going to try to understand why people feel the way they do? That's just my opinion.
Great conversation. And that leads us to questions. I got a couple that's left over from last week. I didn't get any new ones, but that's fine because we had a shit ton from last week left over. One of them comes from Jalil from Facebook. He's a new subscriber. He says, what is one way you've seen, once common way you've seen gamers handle rage? What's the most common way you've seen people handle it?
Let's not talk about that. My shit blew up, man.
Rabbit, let you go first.
Man, I've broken so many controllers over my years, bro. Just there's a bunch of different fucking ways. You know, we're all the same, but we're all different. Like, it's just we all get mad, but some of us handle our anger differently. I know when we watch YouTubers and streamers,
Delore.
Delore
is the worst.
Low tier god.
The dude is one of the best ragers on Twitch.
Delore, when he used to play League of Legends, was funny as hell. Like if you ever watch Disco Heat, look up Disco Heat. It's this dude that used to play League of Legends, and he's a huge fucking YouTuber now. That shit is ridiculous how he raised. That motherfucker will break a fucking keyboard and have 20 backup keyboards waiting. Yo.
Yeah, I think Summit. I don't know if you guys saw the Summit video where he punches and breaks his computer screen.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's just we all rage. We all do it. Some of us are just more in tune with how much our stuff costs when we do it, or some of us just don't care at the time because that's how pissed off we are. I've broken a couple controllers. I even put a crack in my phone, bro, because I got mad and I thought my phone was the other way, and I got a little mark on my screen on my phone. It's been there for 2 years now. So it's a reminder telling Rabbit to chill out.
Some people get angry at the game, talk out the ass, and then get up in the group chat like bitch made men talking a lot of shit. But, I mean, that's how it is sometimes.
Oh my jeez. He is not talking about me this time. I'm not in this conversation. That's between them two.
That's crazy that it ain't Chrono this time.
Nah. There's just some bitch made men out there, and that's just how it is. Like some people that just don't know when's the right place, when's the right time. They realistically have said a lot of shit that just makes them look pathetic as fuck. And that's just how it is, like over a video game, bro. And the reality of it is like, like we are all men, like all of the people that I'm talking about, at least we're all men, grown ass fucking dudes playing fucking games, trying to have a good fucking time, and then somebody just has to show how much of a bitch they really are, and that's just how it is sometimes.
I wasn't expecting that to go that way, but
I'm not in it. I told
my name Bennett, and I ain't in it.
I said I'm staying out of it this time because that's between the two individuals. So,
yep, and they haven't brought it to any of us, so I'm gonna let them handle it themselves. Chrono, your rage sessions?
We all know my rage sessions. I blew my fucking PlayStation up one night, yo. Literally
over a damn
dojo match. I blew my motherfucking PlayStation up, boy. Back in the day, I used to I broke a fucking laptop over League of Legends. My ex laughed her ass off about that shit. I did I don't know if y'all seen the Calib City where you were so mad but you didn't want to show it. You just unhooked everything and walked the fuck off. I did that shit before. Now I fight people. I pull up your IP address and pull up to your house, man. Like I'm that guy. I'll pull up your IP address.
I wish.
Yeah, because that's healthy.
No. All jokes aside, though, now I just get off the game because, like, for instance, Street Fighter. Y'all didn't see me stream when I was annoyed and I was about to rage. I'll just end the stream. It's not about, once you get to a point to where you mad at the fucking game, it's time to get off the game. I go ahead, get off the game, listen to some music, go watch. I've been watching Black Lightning, so watch Black Lightning, and then jump back to it like an hour or two later with a fresh mind.
Mm-hmm. Mrs. Skyz, have you ever raged at a game?
Oh yeah, but not the same type of shit. Like, I just recently got Crash Bandicoot again.
Oh, she got
that's
one of them
different.
old schools.
Nostalgia rages are a different type of fucking.
Where you standing up because you can't jump on a certain platform type rage.
Yeah.
Yo, Crash 1 is harder than what people think.
Like, it'll have me
100%.
standing there. Like, I don't know why I'm standing. Like, I got the controller, my palms are sweating, I'm cussing at the fucking game, and I just throw my controller on my bed and I just have to go. Like, I can't. I need to go outside and get some fresh air because I can't motherfucking do this right. Like, I can't do that.
It takes a lot to make me rage. It really do.
Lies.
And I don't rage all that often, to be honest with you. To be honest,
honestly.
Can I tell a story? When you done?
Yeah, go ahead, Corona. Whatever. It doesn't take much for it. It takes a lot to make me rage, and I don't think I've ever broke anything. Because one, my mama would have beat my ass back in the day, and two, I'm too cheap to buy shit over. So
I don't break controllers or anything. Honestly, like I particularly don't even think I rage that much. I'll be a fucking asshole.
No,
you
Joey,
do rage.
who the fuck you lying
You do
to, bro?
rage. Man, what
Okay,
the fuck? I didn't even press
point
that.
out a time when I've raged.
So you
how many
want
times
to know
you
one
rage
time?
on your
I'm about to tell two stories.
Rocket League.
One of the rages was the main reason why me and him got into it the first time we met.
Doomfist.
Man, this
The
bitch.
Doomfist
Okay.
rage when I said, "Don't you ever bring Doomfist into a rank match ever again?" And it was a full blown argument of us arguing and fighting in the chat. This motherfucker did not want me in a party with him for at least a year.
It was a long ass time.
It was like a year. I jump in the party, say hello, and I get booted right out the party.
Yes, you would.
Anybody playing FIFA?
The fuck? Okay, and then AK Rage. AK Rage is he'll be quiet. He'll be like, "This is why I said we need such and such and such."
Oh yeah, he does that.
You
shit.
do that quiet. This is why
Man,
I
that's why I
said
said we needed another healer.
we need another healer. We need another tank. And this is back when Lala used to play with us heavy. We used to play rank heavy. I never forget this shit.
Is me being quiet considered raging though?
Yes. When somebody say something to Lala because you said something, and then Lisa, you know, Lala, she's like the more vocal when she like, y'all bitches need to get this, and that. As soon as somebody say something
on both sides.
soon as somebody say something, either you're gonna jump on them or I'm gonna jump them. 9 times out of 10, you'll get to them, and then I get to them afterwards. And then we got my rages when we playing with bronze people in gold and motherfucking promos on Overwatch. And then dude want to play White Knight, so him and his chick get cussed the fuck out.
Oh Lord.
You remember that one? And then she tried to lie. She's like, "I'm in Diamond," and somebody looked at that bitch was like, "When the fuck was you in Diamond?"
Or when you have someone that thinks they're way better than you at Dead by Daylight, and they try and play you out of the game. And you know the way that Ruin works now.
Video
is
because
look. Ruin works. And
Listen.
then you find out that they're just bitch-made mess.
This is what we gonna do. We gonna try and get the two parties together and make this a whole separate video. Let them talk it out because I ain't
that
trying
ain't gonna
to.
happen.
Is this what I think it is?
Yeah, that's what you think it is.
No,
So-
I don't even think he knows about it because he's not in that group chat on Facebook.
We told
Well,
him.
he knows about the DBZ game or the Dead by Daylight game, but he don't know about
then
all
I
the
know who
fucking
it is.
crazy
Though,
shit that
but
happened
I
in
know
the
who
chat.
it is. That's what I'm saying.
Let's go. We go. This is something we'll probably address after the podcast because we need to get that shit. Real talk. But, next question.
Give me a PS5 launch title that you would love to see happen.
PS5.
And that is coming from Zen Typhoon.
If I say PS5, I would see God of War Part 2, or Part 2 to the new God of War.
As a launch title, though?
Yeah, it was a launch title where the PS2 came out.
That's true.
So I would love to see God of War, the new God of War 2, where Kratos dies and his son take over, making where his son like a teenager at this point. I would love to see that.
Anybody else? Rabbit?
I think God of War is a good choice, but anything that's actually like a PlayStation exclusive.
I know what I want to see.
A PlayStation exclusive needs to be the face of PS5.
God of War ain't gonna be nowhere else.
Let it be like a Crash Bandicoot.
That's just what needs to happen. That's for it to be successful. It needs to have a great face of the game.
So what would that be? That would have to be like an Uncharted. Because that's probably the best face at this point.
I got two ones here. One, because I missed this wave. I missed the Infamous wave. A reboot of Infamous, like whether it be a sequel.
The story could be continued from the original one.
Like where it ended from the last one, they can actually continue that bitch.
They could continue
so
with
if
Desmond,
they made a new
whatever the fuck his name was.
Back in the day, back when they had them fucking, the consoles at Walmart that you could play on, I had a fucking Xbox 360. So I every time I went to Walmart, I played that shit. And I thought it was dope as fuck. So if they continued that and made a sequel to Infamous, that would be dope as fuck. Or if they made a continuation from Horizon Zero Dawn.
That's a good one.
That would be dope as fuck.
I want another Ratchet and Clank. I would want another Ratchet and Clank or another Sly Cooper or another Jack and Daxter would be good too.
That's what they need to reboot. But I know why they don't want to do it because platformers are kind of dead. but they need to reboot Sly Cooper. That would be the perfect game to reboot.
Sly Cooper would be dope. Ratchet and Clank would be dope. Or hell, give Jackie Naxxon to remake that Ratchet and Clank did. That'll be dope. I mean, Naughty Dog doesn't want to do that shit now because of we are Uncharted and we don't do kiddie games anymore.
That was the dumbest shit I ever heard because kiddie games made you hella money. Kiddie games still make you hella money.
Kiddie games is what put you on the map, bro. Like Uncharted pushed you over the way, but nobody would have known who the fuck Naughty Dog was if it wasn't for Crash. And let's just keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that's a good answer for that. What's the last three, y'all? What's the last three characters you guys want for Dragon Ball Fighters?
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Oh, wait. Mrs. Skyz, a launch title for the PlayStation 5 that will get you hyped.
Oh, you basically just covered mine. I wanted Jack and Daxter because that was one of my favorite games. So I think that would be dope on the PS5.
Got it. Last three fighters for Dragon Ball Fighters for season 3. Who do you guys want?
So the only ones that are confirmed right now is Kefla and Master
and Ultra Instinct Goku.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's three more. It's three more. That's it's three more characters that are confirmed for. So
Master Roshi needs to be one of them.
Yep. So I got Roshi at number 1. I got Pycon at number 2, and then I've got a tie for the last 3. It's either going to be Tapion, Demon King Deborah, or some form of Shenron.
I would like to see a former Shenron.
Yeah, Omega Shenron. We need more GT representation.
Yo, fuck all that. Fuck all that. We need Pycon. We need Cell before he was perfect Cell.
Ew.
And then we need Team Boo. I'm calling him Team Boo, the old muscular ass Boo. That's what
you mean. Super Boo?
Yeah.
You mean Super Boo?
It's Team Boo. Super Boo, Team Boo. You knew who the fuck I was talking about. We need that.
Yeah. So Super Boo.
Hey, fuck. Who was I gonna say? Give me a second. GT. Oh, you know who I would like to see? Just because Goku got another fucking person, even though I'm
Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta.
Yes, that'd be pretty cool. Just because
if we're getting characters from GT, as much as people hate her, we need more female representation. Throw Pan in there. Fuck it.
What does Pan do?
She fights.
I mean, if you could throw Videl in there,
man, you
can make a moveset for Videl. You can set for
y'all might as well put the strongest motherfucking human on Earth on that bitch. Then
we could do Bojack.
What's his name? Hercule.
Hercule would be dope too. Hercule as a Joe character would be dope. Hercule, fucking
or Oob. Put Oob in the game.
Yeah, Oob would be cool too. I can see.
What about Bojack? Bojack was pretty dope.
We do need some more. I would like to see some more anti-heroes though, for sure as well.
Slug would be dope too. Lord Slug.
Brawly Daddy.
Man, we need another. Lord Slug would be dope because we literally only got making.
Or put the other android on there. What's his name? I forgot the fuck his
13.
Is it 13?
It's 13. The trucker head dude.
Yeah, put 13 on that. There's so many characters they could put into it. It's gonna be one. It's gonna be one of the androids. I'm telling y'all that shit now.
I do not want another Goku, and I do not want another Vegeta. Period.
I don't want another Goku. Goku already has so many forms in there.
UI is the only Goku I was waiting for.
Okay.
But fuck that game. Even though I'm commentating on it tonight.
You funny as hell. And this is a question that was from 2 weeks ago? I'm just gonna go ahead and get it out the way. It's fuck, marry, kill between all the nerd boys.
Oh my god. Me and Rabbit already did this shit.
So I'm gonna let Rabbit go first since it was what was her name?
Alicia.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let you go first and get it out the way. Well,
oh my god, Alicia, you need to rethink.
You need to report to the podcast for this question.
Yeah.
So Rabbit, you go first.
All right, y'all ready?
No.
All right, so I'm marrying Joey. I am fucking Aaron, and I'm killing Chrono.
Oh my god!
Thank God, as long as nobody fucked me, I'm straight.
Oh my God, Joey.
That's funny as fuck. I don't care what you say.
Kind of the same way. So I'm gonna fuck Rabbit. I'm gonna marry AK, and I'm gonna kill Crown.
Oh, that shit hard. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of Rabbit.
Mrs. Skyz, do you want to add in? You don't have to, just like who you think would be the best pairing between the four of us.
Yeah, but okay, so like, there's 4 of you, and there's only 3.
All right, so somebody left out.
Somebody just left out, right?
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Joey about to get that.
Joey giving the evil eyes right now, ain't he?
No, he's actually not.
You better not say.
So I'm gonna leave Chrono out just because I don't know him that well.
Okay, cool. I'm fine with that.
Like it's not.
You could have went to Pipe City, but okay.
You could have went to Pipe
City.
So hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fuck Joey.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna marry probably Aaron.
Hey, I'm dying, bitch. What up?
Listen, Aaron was the first one of Joey's friends that was nice. So, he was.
Aww.
He was like also one of the first ones I like met in person. So, yeah, he's dope.
I see you guys went to Red Lobster without it.
Yeah,
I feel some type of way about that. I feel some type of way about that because that was supposed to be a double date, but it's cool.
It's cool, bro. We can still lock it down.
It's cool. It's cool.
I got points now, bro. I got like a free entree and shit. We going in there balling now.
I got points.
The entree.
Oh, how you like the cheddar biscuits? I forgot that.
Yo, man, them
You
bitches.
took the Red Lobster
Man,
with the cheddar biscuit.
Those motherfuckers slapped your mama, bro. Those bitches reached out and grabbed me.
I promise you,
I
bro, I
watched
could
his
get that
soul
fondue.
leave his body. He took a bite of that biscuit and his soul left his body.
What soul?
Oh,
Right.
Oh.
Well, the souls he's collected over the years.
I'm gonna give a what's the word? A edited version of mine because I'm not fucking nobody. And
Right.
Marion out of all of us probably would be Rabbit because he got the best credit score out of all of us.
My shit fucked up. So,
He said, "I'm gonna take advantage of some of that white privilege, bitch."
And then me and Chrono will probably have a legendary fight and could probably get some money off of it. I'll probably end up being the one dying from the fight, but I'll try.
at least you know. Yeah. Ain't nobody killing me.
I can attempt to kill Chrono. And then Joe, you just left out.
All right, thanks.
So y'all really just want to kill me in this motherfucker, huh? This is bullshit.
Do you want to answer?
Okay.
I think kill all of us.
So if fuck, it's gonna be Miss Skyz because she on the podcast. Yeah, that's how we swerve that one right there. You already know what's about to be said next. So, marry, I would marry Pussy in the Can.
Oh my god.
And then kill. It'd be all 3 of y'all sons of bitches because y'all trying to kill me. I'm looking at y'all over there like, nigga, you gay.
That's 2.
Counter.
That's all I know. Y'all just said.
It's all right. He wouldn't get to killing us anyways because as soon as he tried to fuck Miss Skyz, he'd get shot.
You already gonna be dead. I say he dead. She gonna like, what happened? Don't worry. Get ready to go to Pipe City.
All right.
Go fuck the city up, yo.
Moving on.
Don't be like mistaken. My hands are also ready to eat for everybody. So
let's go. Okay, what you talking about?
The
you
second
can die
I'm
too.
like, yo, where's he at? And you're like, don't worry about it. You get knocked the fuck out.
Oh, and you, hey, I'm a Marine girl. That shit don't happen the way you think it's gonna happen.
No. Like, don't worry about it. I'll make you think it's going down and like fight it off.
Wait a minute. Hold up. There's a lot of meat you're gonna be trying to bite through. So.
Anyway.
Sorry, Skyz. Let me stop. Skyz over here. The fuck are y'all talking about right now? The fuck is this?
No, I talk enough shit for my jaw to be strong enough. That's the reason I talk that much.
Okay.
Keep my job.
Moving on, because this is about to become X-rated, and we trying to get views. So,
I think that's all the questions we have because there's one regarding to Demon Slayer, and that's like on the notes, so we can incorporate it there.
okay.
Moving on, Demon Slayer. It won Anime of the Year.
That shit just rolled like that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Demon Slayer wins Anime of the Year for Crunchyroll last year for 2019. I've just recently got invested in Demon Slayer. I think we're on episode 13, 14. They're in the forest dealing with the spiders. So, yeah, I was skeptical about it because everybody was acting like it was the second coming of Jesus, but it's an actually decent anime. Did anybody else ever seen Demon Slayer? Do you think it's something else should have got it from last year? Takes.
What all came out last year, and I can tell you something should have got it from last year.
I can do a quick Google search. Miss Skyz, you give us your opinion on Demon Slayer after that.
I'm not super far. I'm about as far as you are, but as someone from me, like it's very hard to like get into animes, and that one was very just like kind of smooth. It wasn't like it didn't have a super long intro, like where you have to like introduce a bunch of people. Like you didn't have a bunch of shit like that. So like it was a very smooth intro into the action, into everything, and I like the animation style of it. And it's very interesting to me, so I really liked it.
Rabbit, did you see Demon Slayer?
I have not. So these are just new animes that came out this year, or just animes in general?
It's anime that came out that year, or a season of anime that came out.
Not to be like I haven't seen Demon Slayer. Nothing against Demon Slayer, but how come fucking My Hero or Black Clover didn't win this bitch?
I'm about to say either My Hero, Black Clover, or fucking season 2 of One Punch, because all that shit blew Demon Slayer out the fucking water.
Like nothing against Demon Slayer. I'm sure since it won, I heard hype about it and stuff like that. But y'all hating on My Hero and Black Clover? Black Clover is getting to the point where I'm getting to the point where I don't want to watch it so I can binge watch the rest of the fucking season. Like that's how like I want to keep watching it and watch, like that's how good Black Clover is getting, bro. Like it took a minute to get to where it is, but this season now is off the chain. And My Hero, bro, that shit's getting fucking, dude, both those animes right now is slapping. That's all I gotta say.
It seems like they only been doing that for 2 years, and last year went to Mob Psycho 100.
And Mob Psycho 100 shouldn't have won it. I think it's yet again fanboys dick sucking games that should not. I mean, I'm saying games, dick sucking animes that should not be dick sucked that hard, because Demon Slayer is not that fucking good as everybody make it.
Oh, it's definitely not the second coming of Jesus.
Nah, that shit's not that fucking good. That shit falls off. That shit is. Demon Slayer's not that fucking good. It's not that fucking good. There's so many more animes that should have won it over Demon Slayer, but you know,
and 2017 went to Yuri on Ice, which I don't even know what the fuck that is.
That sounds like a fucking.
And let's get it correct. It won it from Crunchyroll.
Yes.
Crunchyroll is just, people don't even watch Crunchyroll as the main credited fucking. We all know what the main credited fucking anime.
Funimation.
Yep. So if Funimation didn't say it, that shit does not count. So fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Skyz, do you have a point?
Bro, I don't. I'm on the same wave. I haven't watched Black Clover, but My Hero is obviously winning out against a lot of shit. I think it's the best new age anime. And bro, y'all already know what I'm doing. I'm on the Naruto wave now because I never watched it when I was younger. So that's the anime I'm fucking doing.
Well, last year, 2017, Deku won Hero of the Year. And Todoroki won Best Boy of 2018. And let's see. Best Film went to My Hero Academia 2 Heroes last year. And Deku won Best Boy for last year. So they've been getting this clout. Oh, and the best fight scene from last year was All for One versus All Might.
Dude,
I mean,
that fight was slapping, bro. It had me going, bro.
That shit was dope. United States of Smash. You gotta scream that out when you next time you're in bedroom.
I screamed Detroit Smash.
I bet you have.
I screamed that shit earlier.
Okay.
Someone's playing the
on.
Division.
Oh, you hear it?
Yes, sir.
Moving on. Xbox is donating up to $250,000 to military veterans. I'll let you start off, Chrono.
Xbox?
Yes.
This is why Xbox is better than PlayStation. Because of shit like that. Because PlayStation would never do no shit like that.
I mean, PlayStation is based.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Xbox is the greatest thing ever since sliced bread. Period.
I mean, it's a PR move, but you got
He
it.
said sliced bread.
Okay, let me stop joking. That's a power move right there because you're appealing to the veterans, and we all know the old head veterans. Anybody that don't know old head veterans, this is how they sound. Boy, my guns in my country, blah blah blah, whoop de whoop, and the good old boys, they about to start buying Xboxes like crazy. So it's a power move. And I respect that. I respect it a lot because a lot of veterans out here need help.
True.
As a person that worked in a veteran hospital when he got out the military.
Oh, you're a veteran your damn self.
But yeah, and a veteran my damn self. A lot of veterans out here need fucking help, and the fact that Xbox is even doing that, that's a great move, and I respect them so much for it.
Skyz.
Honestly, I commend them for doing this. It's a great thing to do. Just because they donate money to the veterans doesn't mean they're superior to PlayStation, but good cause.
They can have the moral high ground, bro. Let them have the moral high ground.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
PlayStation ain't even donating to people in Japan. So I mean,
anyways, I commend them for it. That's all I gotta say.
Mrs. Skyz.
Yeah, I think it's really dope that they're doing that. Because especially with, I'm not saying that there aren't other things worthy of donating to, but a lot of people do hop on those trends instead of, taking a look at the base, core problem. And there's a lot of veteran homelessness and veteran suicide and things like that.
Veterans definitely don't get them out of colon cancer or anybody else does.
They definitely need the help that Xbox is giving to them. They definitely deserve that.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that we should be doing more to help them. But I very highly commend Xbox for doing that because that's really dope.
Rabbit.
I think it's dope as fuck. I don't have a lot of military in my family, but the one person I do have that's in the military, I love the dude to death. My grandpa was in the army for the longest time.
Baba?
So it's just it's really cool to hear that someone as big as Microsoft is doing that. So that's awesome.
Same. I have everything. Everything I'm saying is ditto. My uncle, both of my uncles on my mom's side were in the military. Both were in the Marines. My Uncle James, before he retired, he was a chief warrant officer.
Yep, chief warrant officer.
So, and he was trying to get a promotion. They pushed him back, so he said, "You know what? Been in here for 20 plus years. I just retired." So, I mean, not that he needs it because he's doing well off. He went back to school, got his bachelor's and stuff. But I do appreciate somebody looking out for our veterans. Because Lord knows the government's not. Moving on.
Shade.
There is a leak that Overwatch cartoon is in the works. Also, a Diablo anime. Rabbit, I know you big on Diablo. What do you think?
If the anime is anything like the cutscenes, this anime is gonna be fucking fantastic. Because I don't know if you guys have played any of the Diablos, but those cutscenes are like little fucking miniature movies. For a game to have stuff like that in it, and for it being animation like that, it's just
Diablo got competition right now.
hey, it is what it is. But I like the fact that they're doing this. If it's anything like the video game cinematics, it's gonna be awesome.
Next,
Skyz.
I'm on the same wave as Rabbit. I think it would be really cool. I would definitely watch for sure, just because like Rabbit and Sleepy and them did get me into Diablo in the recent past couple of months, and I had a lot of fun playing Diablo when I played. So I would definitely watch, and I think it's a good idea.
Mrs. Skyz, do you know about Overwatch or Diablo?
I don't really know about Overwatch. My little sister plays it. But I was a really big Diablo 2 fan. I played Diablo 2
That's
on
the best Diablo there is.
PC, actually.
Yes, ma'am.
So I was a really big Diablo 2 fan. I loved it. So if, like Rabbit said, if it's anything like the cutscenes, I'm so fucking down. Like, y'all will not see me for a while because I'm gonna be binging it. Like, I'll let some episodes build up, then you won't see me. Like, that's the way it's gonna be. So yeah, I'm really hoping that the anime turns out really well, because that'd be something exciting to see.
Cam. To be honest with you, I think I don't know anything about Diablo, so I don't have a horse in that race. But you guys have seemed like you're really interested, so it sounds pretty good. And if the Castlevania anime is anything to go by, which is another point on here, Netflix, when they do their own anime, is really dope. Hell, I think Netflix is in charge of 7 Deadly Sins, so they know what the fuck they're doing. They know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to anime and cartoons. When it comes to Overwatch, I've been saying for the longest, Overwatch should have had a Pixar movie 2, 3, 4 years ago. And now is the perfect time for that to come through. Those cinematics are so goddamn cool on YouTube. It makes you want to think about the different lore. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it is an Overwatch cartoon or it comes out around the same time that Overwatch 2 comes out, I think that'll be perfect. All of this is just rumors right now, but it's the only thing we had to go off by is I think there's a big shot Blizzard guy who signed off of it, and it was leaked. So they haven't actually came out with a formal announcement yet, but I think that's going to be dope. Chrono, do you want to round us out on this topic?
I feel like Overwatch needs to worry about getting their game fixed, but they worry about a fucking film.
Overwatch 2 is coming out pretty soon.
Man, that shit's still gonna be trash, man. They don't know how to balance characters. First of all, fuck Overwatch. Fuck them niggas. That's 3. They destroyed my fucking favorite character in the game. They destroyed my favorite character in the game because people in bronze and silver want to cry, bitch, moan, and complain because they don't know how to counter. And YouTubers that can't play the game and get carried by other people want to cry and counter. Man, they need to. Man, I don't care. I hope your whole fucking franchise burns to the fucking ground. Fuck Overwatch.
Controversial take.
Nah. Diablo, on the other hand, I hope they do good, but I hope this new Diablo 4 that drops does amazing because they got competition with that new game that dropped. What's it like? Wolcon? You know what it's called? Rabbit.
I don't know what it's called.
It's like Wolcan or somebody has said, but that game is like it looks like Diablo. It looks like how Diablo 3 should have looked. That game looks amazing. I'm not even gonna hold you. So I hope I want to see a Diablo cartoon because Diablo cinematics are that deal. But we'll see.
Diablo has a lot of pedigree in the game. It was a trend center for a lot of dungeon crawlers. Not they are right now for Diablo. So I think this is a good move. And with the state of video game adaptations is right now, with Castlevania, the Sonic movie, Detective Pikachu, I think we're in a renaissance of cartoons and stuff based off video games. So I think it's pretty cool. Which leads us to the last point. Season 3 of Castlevania has been announced. And when I say the first 2 seasons were litty as fuck, that is a cartoon, anime you should not be watching in front of any children because it rivals Mortal Kombat on just being gory for no fucking reason. But does anybody care about Castlevania Season 3? Or did anybody ever watch the anime? It's on Netflix.
I'm so ready for it. I'm so ready for it. That's all I'm gonna say. That boy, that's gonna win Anime of the Year if it come out fire.
That shit was so clean.
Oh my god, nah, that's a good anime. Forget what you're talking about. Forget Overwatch. Forget Diablo. That Castlevania is gonna slap. And word on the street is they might be coming out with another game.
If Konami's behind it, I'm not.
Let them live, man.
No. They turned Metal Gear into a zombie survival game, bro. Like, no.
I mean, that's Metal Gear. That's Kojima. You know they did that to kill off his legacy. I think people really are stupid not to realize they were doing that to literally kill that man's legacy because they were mad at him.
And Konami was behind that last Contra game that was at.
Right. I don't know about that one. That was just them fucking up.
They've been fucking up for a while, but I think Skyz, Mrs. Skyz, Rabbit, do any of you know about Castlevania? Did you watch it?
Never watched it, man.
Never watched it, dog.
I never watched it.
It's no excuse. It's on Netflix.
I never said there wasn't no
15,
excuse.
14 seasons of Supernatural to catch up on, and now I'm watching.
You've been watching Supernatural legit for like 2 years now.
Huh?
Didn't you just get done watching Supernatural, bro? Didn't you just?
I did. That's what I'm saying. I had 14 seasons of Supernatural to watch, and now I have to watch Naruto. You're gonna have to give me a minute.
Oh my god! Because Lord forbid you watch more than one show at the same time.
All right, so let's go ahead and wrap it up.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and we can go through outros and then we can go from there. Mrs. Skyz, ladies first.
Thanks guys for having me on here. Finally took the open invitation. So yeah, thanks for having me on here. I'm excited to be a part of this and hope to be on again soon.
All right, when you gonna let Joey have his balls back?
Never in my life. Never in my life.
Get a little dude his ball back.
Rabbit.
I want to say thank you all for being so patient with this week with the new work schedules. Looks like Saturday or Sunday is gonna be our day of recording. So we appreciate the patience, appreciate the listens and the views, and we'll holla at you next week, same time, same place.
Skyz.
Yeah. Just thanks for being patient, like Rabbit said. Thanks for keeping in tune with us and shit like that. With the new schedules and all that shit. Hopefully, you guys are still able to tune in, keep up with us, shit like that, and we'll keep dropping episodes.
And Chrono.
Let me see. What bullshit can I say today before we go? Watch our shit because our videos are lacking. I'm just playing. No, thank you guys. Thank you guys for 100 video back on Nappy Head Millie. That shit is amazing. Thank you for supporting us and being patient with us with getting the new schedules for the podcast. And anything else, I'll leave it to AK.
Once again, AK checking in. We have 2 new videos on Boys page. There's a video on the Sonic review on the movie, and then there's a video going over the Nintendo Direct that happened with Animal Crossing. Give those a like. Nappyhead Millie has the funniest episode to date when it comes to Detroit. He just started
Heavy Rain,
which is another QTE heavy game, so you know how he is about those commentaries. Rabbit and Skyz are working on a video too soon here too. I think it was something book related.
One more thing. Heavy Rain, I actually am using the face cam. So all my videos from now on will have face cam on it. So if you want to see my reactions when I'm going through certain shit, just like when I do Until Dawn, that's what I'm waiting on, and you get to see me jumping shit, it will all be facial reactions. So yeah.
But going back to what I was speaking on earlier, I think Skyz and Rabbit have a video that they working on pretty here soon. Is that true? You guys ain't got any details on that?
Yeah, we essentially just waited because of the holiday season, and then Rabbit's job change and stuff like that. So we should be getting on it here before too long.
Okay.
Holiday season.
Okay, well, it's Nerd Boy Podcast. This is episode 17, and we out of here.
Oh my god.
お前はもう死んでいる。